You want to win, but you just don't know how to? Do you have the most basic monsters in the game? My team are just too weak. What am I doing wrong? Well, if these are the questions you ask yourself, you came to the right place. Here, I'll give you 5 pro tips how to turn your zero monsters into hero monsters. You will not want to miss this, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Gen X Gaming. Trust me, you're not the only one. We all been here before, banging my head to the wall, thinking, what more could I have done? Well, you're in luck. The first pro tips is knowing your monster's ability. I know, pretty shocking. It might even be obvious, but a lot of players only look at the attack numbers, which is fine, but you can't go out there and expect to dominate the arena. If you don't know the difference between Mev duty change and Jeanne Q push, then you're out here just smashing buttons. It's like playing a whack-a-mole game at Chuck E. Cheese's. Don't get me wrong, I like whack-a-mole as well, just like any other guy, but it's not like you going against anyone else and the mole doesn't even fight back. But trust me, just take some time and go over all your monster abilities. Alright, so we got the first pro tips out of the way. Let's move on to our second pro tip. Our second pro tip are element advantage. Element advantage play a huge role when it comes to dealing damage to your opponent. Hitting your enemy with the right element combo and counters can give you anywhere from 15 to 20% more damage. So trust me, if you use fire monster against water monster, it's like hitting a brick wall. You're not gonna get through, and especially you're not gonna do any damage output. And probably the enemy is just gonna laugh at you. But if you hit the enemy with the right element counter, it's like getting hit by a train. Oh yeah, that's gonna leave a mark. Trust me, it is very satisfying to see big damage numbers and making your enemy sweat and giving them a running for their money. Alright, now that you know about the monster ability and element advantage, let's move on to the third pro tips. Third pro tips are buff. Yeah, that's right, buff. You know what they say, a good defense, like a good offense. Don't get caught with your pants down, use them buff. Buff help change the course of the battle in your favor. Don't just activate a buff as soon as you get one in your hand. Knowing when to use them is important. Wait and let your opponent attack first. Then throw down your buff. Counter and block the attack. It would be the perfect move. They wouldn't know what to do. That's when you have the upper hand. Alright, enough on buff. Let's move over to fourth pro tips. Fail cards. Fail cards are like having an ace up your sleeves because your opponent doesn't know what kind of spell cards you are holding in your hand, which is perfect in helping you change the tide of the game. In this video, you can see I use XL spell cards, which help disable a few monsters and make them unable to attack, only for a few seconds, which buy me some time to switch up my defense monster and are able to cast a heal on my frontline monsters and keep my defense strong. That is a classic bait and switch. That was the most important part of the game because up to the point, the opponent had the upper hand. It's hard to attack when they keep casting invincible. That's how spell cards steal the game in this particular match. Alright, so last but not least is the fifth pro tips. I'm pretty sure most of you could guess what all the last tips are. If you guess runes, you're right. I couldn't stress enough on how important runes are in this game. Not just runes by themselves, of course, but once you match a whole set of runes and get the set bonus effect, oh boy, you're doing some big damage. Make sure you apply the correct rune to the right monster. As of now, I would concentrate on getting the set effect bonus the runes because we only have a limited supply. Of course, if you get a good substats, that would be great. I will make a video on rune at a later time. Well, now you know these 5 awesome pro tips. What are you waiting for? Go out there and start dominating the arena like a boss. If you like this video and want me to make more like this, let me know in the comment below. Catch you in the game. Peace.